Hey guys, welcome into our week 4 team builder against Daddydarkaura DDA. A friend of mine who has helped me out a lot recently, and I'm very grateful. Who is definitely a better draft player than I am. So it is going to be a very, very tough match. Going into this. Looking at his team, he has dialga-origin, palafin, Landorus Therian, Meowscarada, Silvally, Iron Moth, Terra Rabombi, Terra Trevenant, Mega Nectric, Terra Avalokasui, and Chimeco. Now, this is a very, very scary team, and he has done very well with it, and he is 3-0. And we are 2-1. I am hoping to make that 3-1 today. But looking at this matchup, it is very hard for me to win. But if I do lose, I am going to make him work for it. So, when looking at this, I decided that Sun was going to be an issue for myself. So, one being I didn't have a lot of time to prep for this match because of personal life reasons, and my schedule is very packed at the moment. And two is there's a little mon on there called Trevenant, and this mon gets harvest. So what if you don't know what harvest does is when the user eats a berry, each turn he has a 50% chance to get it back. In Sun, that is 100%. So if Sun is up and Trevenant is out, each time he gets the berry, he has 100% chance to get it back at the end of each turn, which is very, very annoying for us. So it just made it easier to plan outside of Sun, not planning around Sun. If I had more time, maybe I would have gone deeper into the Sun theory and see if I could find a way, but I just didn't have time this week. But let's finally get into the team. First up, we have Gariel Gashadon, holding the heavy-duty boots of Storm Drain with Gold, Earth Power, Recover, and Stealth Rock, 248 in HP, 160 in Defense, 100 in Special Defense with a Bold Nature. We have heavy-duty boots to stop Toxic Spikes from Iron Moth, and like spikes from Meowscarada, Stealth Rock from Dialga or Landorus or Avalog. The main reason is because we need to keep Gashon as healthy as possible. Because Gashon can actually live hits if we don't get hit by hazards. And if we don't have heavy duty boots, those hits either kill us or they become rolls to kill us, which is very, very annoying for us. And heavy duty boots just means that we obviously avoid the hazards. And this is one of our main answers to palafin, because palafin is a bit of a threat to the team. And yeah, next up we have Schnapple, our Driplin, aka Diplin, holding the EV Light with Sticky Hole with Giga Drain, Joker, Meteor, Terra Blast, and Recover, 248 in HP, 208 in Defense, 52 in Special Defense with a Bold Nature. Terra Water looks extremely good into his team. We still resist Jet Punch, Water Stab from palafin, Ice Punch from palafin. It makes dealing with Dialga a bit easier. Also means we resist fire moves from Iron Moth. Iron Moth is a big threat, though. I really have to be careful how I play around Iron Moth. Because if this thing gets +1 special attack, or is, yeah, if this thing gets a +1 special attack from Fiery Dance, we can basically just lose the game. Which is very fun for us. Don't want that to happen. Super important that we don't. We try and avoid that as much as possible. Up next we have Velocipasta. Or Pasta. Velocipasta. Walking Wake on the Choice Scarf with Photosynthesis with Surf, Dragon Pulse, Draco Meteor, and Flip Turn. 32 in HP, 252 in special attack, 224 in speed with a modest nature. This is here to outspeed Palafin and Blow. Sorry, not Mega Magnetric and Blow. Which is super important, which means we outspeed his entire team. One second, guys. Sorry about that, just got a message. Sweet. No, it's just my, I'm currently in another draft, and it's my turn to draft, and I didn't get sniped, so thank fuck. But yeah, the combination between Water and Dragon Stab into his team is really good. Oh, he doesn't have a mon that resists both, which is amazing for us. And yeah, Walking Wake just looks great into this game. And yeah, another one that looks great is Yokai, our team captain, our Flutter main. Choice specs this week. I was really tempted to go heavy duty boots, so I don't get hit by sticky webs, but I decided choice specs. Photosynthesis, Moonblast, Shadow Ball, Icy Wind, Mystical Fire, 4 on HP, 252 in special attack, 252 in speed with Timid Nature. We need a speed tie with Mega Magnetric. He has 0 switch into Moonblast. Very, very important. He has 0. Like, his steel is neutral to Moonblast and takes 50% of its max HP, which is dialga. Super, super important. We can somehow get Flutter main in. We can just start clicking buttons. Buttons will be clicked. And yeah, Flutter main is here to break. That is the main purpose of Flutter main is to break his team. Up next is Maverick, our Galarian Zapdos on the Choice Scarf with Defiant with Close Combat, Dual Wing Beat, Knock Off and U-Turn, 252 in attack, 116 special defense, 140 in speed with Adamant Nature. Once again, this outspeeds Mega Magnetric and below. Originally, I was going to do something spicy and run Adrenaline Orb Gyarados. That was my plan. But then I had a second look, and with Gyarados getting Defiant and Kingambit having the option to run Defiant, I didn't think he was going to actually bring Landorus. So I went back through and looked at his team, and if webs come up, it becomes very, very hard for me to win. Because Mega Pidge looks bad in this game, and Mega Pidge is my only remover. So I decided to run Scarf Dual Wing Beat, because Dual Wing Beat outplays Sashes, bearing we hit. So we hopefully hit against a Sash B lead. To keep hazards off, well, sticky webs off the field. If sticky webs off the field, we have a good chance. I don't want to say at winning. I have a good chance at, winning. Have a good chance at winning. That is the right word. But yeah, Gyarados looks extremely good in this game, especially if Hisuian Avalugg is not here. Last but not least, we have Newgate or Kingambit. As I said, Defiant. We are running Defiant in case whips do get up. With black glasses, with Kotor Cleave, low kick, sucker punch, short stance, 248 in HP, 252 in attack, 8 in defense with adamant nature. Same set as last week. It's just really good. Is really good into his team. It is actually super important we do get rocks up through Gashadon as soon as possible. If that means that we have to eat a grass pledge from Silvally, then we have to eat a grass pledge from Silvally, but rocks are super, super important this game. Basically, if we can play around so we can try and win the game through one of our Scarfers, that's the main goal, is to try and win through either or set up or win through Walk and Wake or Gapdos. But yeah, that's the team. Hopefully I'll put up a good enough fight. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the battle. Alrighty guys, we are in the battle. So the first thing I see is one, he did bring the Trevenant. Which is really good that we didn't bring some. 2, he didn't bring Rabombi or Landorus, which means there's no webs. And there's no Intimidate, so we could have ran Supreme Overlord Gambit, but Defiant Gambit is also really good here still, just in case he does some stat drops and stuff. And there's no Mega Man Trick, which means the fastest mon he has on his team is Meowscarada. So I could, which means our max speed on Flutter doesn't mean anything. But yeah, here I literally see, like, we don't know what the Silvally is at the moment, so I literally see Gapdos as my best answer. I almost led Flutter, but I decided to lead Gapdos. It was our main plan from the start was to lead Scarf Gapdos. And the wing beat, the potential stash for Bombi. That was our plan. Here I know I'm faster because I actually sent it out first. I sent out Gapdos first before his Meow, so I know his Meow is not scarfed. So I'm fully expecting stash. So here we just do wing beat, we connect, and we kill the Meowscarada, which is really good. Really good for us. He knows we're scarfed now, but that's okay. 5v6 from turn 2 onwards is always a good thing for us. As I said in the team builder, I said I would try my damn best to beat KDA. And yeah. Anyway, yeah. So here I just hard switch. I'm never staying in on Dialga. I go Gambit to eat this Draco. So here he is max special attack. Here I double switch into Diplin. The reason why I do this is because I know I eat a -2 Draco pretty well, and I wanted, before I saw what type the Silvally was, I wanted to Terra immediately. Because Diplin is my main answer to Dialga. But he just U-turns, so I decided not to Terra. We hit the Draco, it does 34, so this thing is max HP, max special defense, Trevenant. And he reveals sub, Citrus. Here we're just Scarf Dragon Pulse. And he is in fact a Stall Trevenant. Here I honestly predicted him to go for another sub. But I think he wanted to find out what item my Walking Wake was, which is a good thing we kept that in the back. Even though we outspeed his whole team. Yeah, so I'm expecting a sub so I could dual wing breed and break it. Yeah, he just protects. I stay in and click dual wing beat. He just leech sheets here. gets his harvest back, which is, this thing is a real annoyance, and I'm really glad I didn't bring Sun. He's just going to scout what I'm going to do. I'm going to click Draco, because Draco actually kills from this range. This is a navy palafin. We'll, like, the only way this thing ate that was through AV. And now this exchange here, I know for a fact that Silvally got Grass Pledge. I knew I could eat one, bearing a crit. And I needed rocks up as soon as possible. I knew he would ring Grass Pledge. I knew he was going to click it here. But rocks are super important, and you'll see why they're important in a bit. So here I just don't want to Dublin. Goes for a nice little U-turn. Goes into Dialga. Here I Terra to, but he ends up stealth rocking, which is very good play on his part. Gets the citrus off. Click Draco. You go back to a little bit of the stalling. He misses Leech Seed, which is really good for us. We needed that break. Yeah, I just clicked Draco because I need to kill this trevenant as soon as possible. Palafin lives on 2, which sucks. He reveals Outrage. So here I just hard switched to Flutter. I don't know why. I could have just killed this thing with Duplin. But I'm just like, oh, Flutter's a fairy type. I can be immune to it, and he's stuck in it for another turn. My dumbass forgot how Outrage works. And my Flutter's at 8%. Which is amazing for us. It doesn't actually come into play, I'll be honest with you. I could have just killed this thing with Duplin and there would have been no issue with it. And then we still would have had almost a full HP Flutter. But how this battle turned out, it didn't matter the HP on Flutter. But it's just something for next time. I could have just killed with Duplin and just avoided this whole scenario. So he goes Iron Moth here. And this is the point where rocks comes into play, like big rocks. So he's at 76. So one, he gets the 50% boost off of Fiery Dance. And yeah, he gets a 50% boost, which is super, super unfortunate for us. Because here he literally wins the game. Like, I calced, Duplin's just within range of a Sludge Wave to die. An Energy Ball. Thingy dies to Energy Ball. You die to, like, Dazzling Gleam, Sludge Wave. You die to Dazzling Gleam, well, Fiery Dance, Sludge Wave. You die to Fiery Dance. There's no doubt about it. He wins the game here. My only out, and, like, I say my only out of this game, before getting 6-0, well, no, well, 4-0'd, and this time off getting all 6 kills, is going Gambit. We are Adamant Max Attack Black Glasses. For this to kill, for this to save our game, Gambit has to hit the absolute max roll of Sucker Punch to kill this Iron Moth. I'm not joking. Max roll of Sucker Punch Black Glasses Adamant does 76% minimum. We don't hit it, we lose, and Iron Moth claims the rest. We hit the roll. U-Gate comes through, we hit the roll, and Iron Moth goes down. So very, very lucky on our part, which is good. Gambit hit the roll. It wasn't a crit or anything. It was like a 5% chance to hit. The one roll we needed, a 5% chance, and we got super lucky and we hit it. So otherwise, DDA would have legit just won the game here. But that is Pokemon sometimes. Like, you do what you can. I'll be honest, I completely forgot about booster speed moth. The way I could have gone around it was this was Sun. Speed walking awake will outspeed this, and then I don't have an issue with Iron Moth. But I didn't bring it. Could I have played around it better? Yes, because I could have just recovered with Diplin and be able to kill it with, I think, Draco or Terra Blast when Palafin was out. So I could have played around this a whole lot better, to the point where I'm not relying on a 5% chance. So it's just improvements for myself for next time. But luckily Gambit did hit the 5% chance. As I said, like, thank fuck I hit it. It was my only out. I said Gastrodon. Gastrodon is not needed anymore. It's dealt with. Palafin's gone, and Savali has Grass Pledge to deal with it, so I don't need Palafin here. So here I see C, because whoever goes into takes big damage. Dialga or Trevenant dies, and Savali takes big damage. So I just see C here. Here I just Draco, do big damage. We go back into Gyarados, and I believe CC just claims the last two. Pressure. Yeah. So Gyarados ends up actually claiming 4 lives here. Which is good for Gyarados. Literally, Gambit was the MVP here. Like, yeah. I'm sorry, DGA, for that role, but I played to my out, and my out was hitting that 5% roll with Sucker, and I did hit it, which did put me in a winning position. Like, if I didn't hit it, I lost. There's simple as that. There was no out I could have had. +1 Iron Moth legit sweeps the rest of my team. There's no doubt. Even if Flutter was max HP, it doesn't matter. +1 Iron Moth sweeps my team. That's what I'm saying. The HP on Flutter doesn't matter. The moment that Iron Moth hit +1 special attack from Fiery Dance, we lost the game. If Gambit didn't hit, but we did. So yeah, it's a bit. The word's not hacks. The word is luck. A lot of luck on my part. Completely forgot about my 2 misplays were not like seeing Iron Moth as a huge threat in prep, and what's it? That outrage with Palafin, but once again, I said it didn't really end up mattering. The HP on Flutter, so it doesn't really matter. But that one mistake was, once again, not looking at the entire team and not seeing what each one can do. So I just got to look for future games to be able to be like, cool, here's my 6. Here's the 6 I think he's going to bring. What out of his whole team beats this? And then, yeah, it is literally just poor prepping on my part. There's, yeah, it's just for future things to think about, you know. We're human, we make mistakes, we don't see some stuff. It will happen. And we just learn from it. So, yeah, guys, we are going into the week 5, 3-1 positive 11, I want to say. So we're gonna do our damn best to continue to push the playoffs. Hopefully I don't have to push DDA again because all my brain power is out the window now. But yeah, until next time, guys. Stay safe, be yourself, and peace.